What's going on, guys? Sofa here, and I got a certain topic that I'd like to talk about in this commentary. It's mainly in response to Hutch's video. If you guys haven't seen it, I will link you to it. But it's mainly about how this community is going, and this one kind of struck a nerve with me, kind of, and not in a bad way, but I just totally agree with him, and I really want to talk about it because it has been bugging me. This community was started off of doing this for fun, as you guys could probably tell, and lately it's been shifting over to the ooh, I can make money off this, and ooh, I'll get a whole bunch of subscribers, and blah 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 blah. That honestly, this whole YouTube thing, people are seeing this as a business now. And for the guys that put up 5 videos a day or whatever, if you do it and you're having fun with it, that's cool. I mean, that's alright. If you're giving tips and stuff like that, that's cool. But for the people that are just doing it just to milk the money and all that, that's not the reason to be doing this. And for a newer person to come into this and to just see that that's how people are doing it, and of course they're gonna be the bigger ones, so they're gonna see them first, and the newer commentators gonna be like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna do that. And the people that are putting out the 5 videos a day aren't really putting their whole into it. And for life, this is how I see it. Anything in life you do it because you like it. If it's like a hobby or something like that, if you're doing it and you're putting your 100% into it because you like it, people are going to see that, and people are going to like you, and just generally see that you're putting your 100% into it. Now, if you're doing something and you're half-assing it, I mean, people are going to be able to tell, of course, because, I mean, you can honestly tell the people that just put up the videos just to put them up, because they're just like, yeah, so, I'm throwing this grenade, and yeah, I'm gonna run up here. Oh, I got a hit marker. And, so I'm just gonna go over here and shoot this guy. That would be, I mean, you can just tell. It's like, dude, really? Like, are you doing this for fun? Because you must be a really boring guy. But it's just, I don't know. I'm sorry if this is a rant video, but I just think there's some things that I have to get off my chest. And one of these just is how this community is going. Here's a tip. I know I'm not like, by no means am I in a position where I can be like, oh, well, here's a tip for all you new commentators. No, I'm not that big of a commentator, and I'm fully aware of it. And if you're gonna start out or do anything in this community, keep in mind that all of this is just for fun. We're playing video games. Say a 24-year-old dude who's no-scoping noobs across the map, and there's a 12-year-old that's sitting in front of his TV playing Donkey Kong on his Nintendo 64. What is the difference between them? You say, not shit. One's playing a video game and the other's playing a video game. If you want to get down to it, there's no difference between them, and that's how I see it. I mean, there's no difference between me and Hutch, you and C-Nanners, your mom and Tabes, well, besides the wiener and sweetest accent. There's honestly no difference because we all play games. And if you want to distinguish, oh, well, they got a bigger subscriber count. True, but when it comes down to it, we're all people that like to play video games. And that's where I'm just wondering why people are, because I've seen people trying to like call out people and stuff like that. I honestly don't get why. I mean, oh yeah, I make commentaries better than you. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? You talk better than I do or something like that? I mean, come on, man. We're all doing this for fun. There's the competitive part about this community. To me, I just don't get it, because if you're going to call somebody out on YouTube, they better have a good reason to. Like, if they broke into your house, they fucking threw your Xbox out the window and killed your dog or something. I mean, what the fuck? There is no reason to call out people on YouTube. Of course, I mean, not many people know, but other YouTube commentators don't like other YouTube commentators. I mean, it's just, no, everybody doesn't get along, no matter if it's in the real world or anything. But they try to keep that, the more mature ones try to keep that to themselves and their friends that they know that won't really say much. But for people just to go out in the open and like, yeah, this dude's a bitch because, yeah. I mean, come on, dude. Really? Like, what makes you want to say that? And I've heard people, like, other commentators say stuff about certain commentators, and it's just people don't really see that kind of stuff, like what goes on behind the commentaries. I don't know. I feel like this is behind the music or something. The commentators, all commentators don't get along. I mean, it's just normal, and I don't know. Just people that do it for fun. Like, I'm just gonna name a few names of people that I honestly do like and like what they say. And you can tell they're doing this because they just want to react with us and just shit. I'm stuttering pretty bad, but oh well. They just want to just show their opinions on stuff and talk with us. And as this guy spawns right in front of me, that was horrible. Woody's Gamertag. I haven't really watched much of him. I've heard of him for a long time, and I used to watch his commentaries off and on. And I recently just started watching him. He is a he is a really cool guy, I gotta say. He's one of the most down-to-earth guys. He has a kid and all that, and he's married. He's really cool. Hutch, even though people are like, "Oh, Hutch, you sold out," he has with that commentary, he kind of disproved. Yeah, I'm still here, and I I have a pretty big opinion on this. And who else? S&D's. I would butt rape him because he just says funny stuff, and he's straight to the point. He even said that he's commented on what Hutch said about status, and he said, "Fuck status. We all make commentaries on YouTube. There is no difference between. I mean, we make fucking YouTube videos. I mean, we don't go outside and people are like, Mr. President, what would you like us to do?" I mean, I don't really know what you mean. What could I don't even know. I'm just ranting on. I'm sorry if you guys are like, WTF, but I don't know. If you guys want to make commentaries, I guess this is what it's boiling down to. Do it for fun. I'm begging you, because the golden days of Call of Duty commentaries, they were honestly, I liked watching commentaries more than I did actually playing games, because these guys were just, they were literally teaching you good tactics to play, and they were just giving their own input on game and gaming related stuff, and it was just really cool. But I don't know. People blame machinima, and it's honestly not machinima. And if you don't like, because people are like, oh well, it's the stuff they put on machinima. If you don't like their stuff, don't click on it. Plain and simple. So this has just been my thoughts on the whole community. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but this is how I feel. And yep. So goodbye.